Hey guys, welcome to Nanda's Crafts. On today's video, I'll show you how I cover the box with a scrapbook paper. So this is the box that I made on a video how to make a box. And today we are going to cover it with the scrapbook paper. And you're gonna need a X-Acto knife. And I already scraped these three parts over here, and I'm going to do it this one. And you just have to do like this. And you don't have to do a lot, just a little bit. Use a cloth to clean it up. And it's all done. And now you're going to need a cardstock. I'm gonna go with blue cardstock inside the box because from outside I'm going to use a 4th of July scrapbook paper because 4th of July is coming up pretty soon, and I decided to do it with the 4th of July scrapbook paper. This scrapbook paper I got from All Seasons 4 scrapbook paper package, and it is from the Paper Studio. And I usually just put my box on top and I will trace a line. You can do all this with a ruler if you want, but I just like to do this way. So I just trace a line. And I need 4 pieces to put inside the box. And one more. Let's do like this. All done, trace the pieces that I wanted to put inside the box. I just need to cut. There you go. You're going to do the same thing for the lid. So you just trace the box with the pencil, and then you need 4 for your sides. So you just trace it, 4 pieces, they're gonna go inside the lid. This box is made with adding layers, and you're going to add another layer in here with the cardstock, and you're going to need to cut to fit it in. As you can see, it doesn't fit in here yet. So I cut a little bit, so you don't want to cut big pieces, because if not, you have to get another piece of paper and then you have to do everything again. So I need to cut a little bit more. Then I need to cut on this side. So you need this stick to help lift it up the paper, and don't let it go all the way down, because I'm gonna go edit the sides of the paper So that's gonna be okay. See if you leave in there. All right, so this piece is all done. It's good to go. This piece is gonna be folded like this inside the box, but if you don't want that to happen, you just cut a little bit. I will leave as it is because, like I said, I'm gonna go add this other piece on top after. Okay, now come with the tacky glue brush. I forgot to mention on my last video, when you're done using your brushes with the glue, make sure to put it in a cup with water. And after the glue is all loose, you just rinse it out, and then you put on top of a piece of paper towel to let it dry, so you can use your brushes over and over until they won't be useful anymore. All right. Have a piece of paper so you can rest your brushes on top. And my finger got dirty with the glue. You don't want that to happen while you're doing this process. You want to have your fingers all clean. You're going to need a small ruler to help you with the corners. So you want the corners to sit all the way down too. And there you go. Now we're gonna go glue the sides of the box. You check it. Make sure it covers all the way down. You don't want to see any piece of the box showing up on the bottom over here. Mark where you need to cut. Have a pencil and mark over here where you need to cut too on the top. All right, let's check it in. Okay, so that's fine. So let's glue this piece in there. So I'm gonna use another brush because you gotta be really careful not to add a whole bunch of glue on the bottom of the paper. So you gotta go very gentle with the glue when you get close to the bottom. And now go with the paper and slide it in. Make sure it goes all the way down. And I got some glue, of course. So you just have to clean it out right away if you get some glue in there. And press them down. Do the same way as I'm doing. Make sure you have the small ruler so you can so the corner sits all the way. See? Okay, now let's go do this other side. Same thing, you check it. Mark what you need to cut. Mark with the pencil on the top too. And I am leaving a little bit out just because I'm gonna go cover with this one on this sides. So check it out. Just got a little bit, tiny piece out. There you go. See, with just a little bit. And the glue. Make sure they go very gentle over here on the edge of the bottle. Oh, I forgot. Need to add a little big over here. Make sure you get all the corners. Okay, now just push it down. Now let's do this side. Now as you can see, I can see a little bit of the box. Where's my... Okay, I can see a little bit of the box over here. You don't want that to happen. But if that happened, you might want to cover it with a ribbon. Now you don't want to leave any little bit left out in here. You want to make sure it's go out straight. You want to make sure that goes out straight down. It's a little hard to make this on camera. Okay, I need to cut a little bit in here. Now you need to be careful on the sides now and on the bottom too while you're adding the glue. Yeah, sometimes even when we are really careful, we still get some glue where it should not be. So just make sure to wipe it off as soon as you see it. slide it in. Got some glue over here. So see that I'm going with the clothie and wipe it down. I got some glue like that too. Alright. Make sure you go gentle on the corners. And on the bottom of the box. Okay, blended this in, and then there you go. I'll add the paper inside. Slide it in. And there you go. It's all done inside the box. Now let's do outside the box. So this box is small enough that you can cover all the way through with the scrapbook paper. And now you're going to need a ruler and a pencil for this part, which the way that I do is just like this. I put my box right here. So I need space so I can flip this little piece inside the box. So that's why I'm gonna leave a space from outside. Opa, now I need to push in here. Okay. All the four sides you need to have a space. You gotta leave a space out, as this one I'm gonna leave a space out too. So now, as I know that I have the space that I need right here, I'm going to mark where my box are going to sit when I had the glue on the bottom of my box. So flip in here. And in this side, I'm going to make a line. And same thing I will do on this other side. I have my box where I want to sit. And now we'll make a line over here too. Okay, now I know where my box are going to sit. Now I'm gonna add a glue on the bottom of my box. All right, now grab it, the paper. sure that glues all the way. Make sure there's no bubbles lifted up. All right. Okay, so make sure that you do all the things that I'm doing here. Done with that part. Now, bring your box down. Ruler. And you're going to make a line on the side. Another line on this side. I don't like to cut the paper all the way straight with the box. I always leave a little space out, as you can see. There is a little space between the box. You're going to do the same thing. This ruler is too big to use it right now, so I'm gonna use this one over here to do this part. See? A little space, you need to leave it out. Now you're gonna need to mark over here. Same thing here. Make sure it's straight with the box. Put the box down again. And I'm gonna use the small ruler just to make the little space, the little line over here that I needed. And done. Now I'm going to cut. And you can cut a little bit down the line because this is going to be on the side anyway. So this is straight. Done. Now we're going to glue these sides first, but make sure this one at a time. So this side's gonna go first, and I need to cut because I'm not gonna use all this. And I'm gonna do the same thing on this side. Okay, done with that. Press it down. You could do with a clean cloth. Mine's a little dirty. You could do like this too. I usually just use my fingers. And now you see the sides over here. Let's cut this too. Come on this other side. Cut over here too. Add some glue over here. I'm gonna cut a little bit more. Just I want a little bit small. Do the same thing this other side. It's a little big. I'm going to cut a little bit more. Okay. All right. Now, what I'm gonna do in here, this is too big for me to flip it in. If you want that big, that's fine, but I want a little small. So I'm gonna go get my small ruler, and I'm going to mark 0.7 centimeters. So it's a little bit over half centimeters and a little less than 1 centimeter. So that's the side that I want to flip it in the box. So I'm going to make a line over here so I can cut it. I will do this in all the other 3 sides. And now I need to cut over here. My scissor is a little, as you can see, my scissors stay up, not like this. It's a little up, and just cut. And then check it out before you go ahead and glue. Okay, so that's fine. So I'm gonna add a glue on the paper and over here. Box is a little bigger to hold it like that, so I'm going to lay down. Let's do like this. Okay, now wipe my finger because I got it dirty with the glue, and flip this and fold this in. See, if you did a little bigger, so you would be all the way over here. So that's why I go with 0.7 centimeters. Now we're gonna do the same thing on this side. Let's cut first because it's too big. Cut this other side too. And let's cut this way. Put in and cut over here. Okay. Papers everywhere. Okay. Add the glue. And flip it in and fold it up. Cut the sides over here. I'm gonna cut a little bit more, because now I can see better, right? Add some glue on the paper. Fold it. Do the same thing on this side. Fold it. All right, and now I'm going to do my measurement again. It's 0.7 centimeters. Oh, let me show where you guys can see what I am doing exactly. See the number 0 right here. Then there is ½ centimeter right here, and then I'm gonna mark with my pencil right here on 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 0.7 centimeters, just a little less than 1 centimeters. Now let's cut this side off and this side off. It's a little easy when you put the box down and put the glue. If it is dirty, just clean up and then fold it in. Push up. Make sure the corners is glue. This over here, it's a little big, so we can just cut a little bit off. And then you open a little bit and then add some glue. And clean up. Make sure it's all the way glued down. See? There's a little bubble over here, so press it down. And do the same thing. Now check it. See if you need to cut see if you need to cut a little bit. But right now I don't have to cut anything, so I'm gonna just fold this down after adding some glue. Last part And then your box is gonna be all done. Oh, not exactly, because I need to do the lid still. Okay. This I need to open a little bit. Add a little glue. And do the measurements again. If you're not, well, they're not gonna be at the same size, right? This one's a little bit short. Check it. I need to cut a little bit here. As you can see, it's a little bit out. So you cut only a little bit. So that's fine. Clean this up. And there it is. It's all done. The box. And here's the lid. And as you can see, the lid, I only have 3 layers. And I do the lid last because you gotta make sure that you get the box done first, and then you can check it out if you need to add another layer of the paper. But for this one, I don't need it. As you can see, I don't need to add another layer of paper in there. I just need to add the cardstock inside. And so the box lid is the same way as I did with the box. Alright, for the lid, I already scraped the edges of the box with the X-Acto knife. And I already cut all the pieces that I need, 1 for inside and 4 pieces for the sides of the box. And I already cut to fit this in. So it's all good to go. So I'm gonna just add the glue. Now I need a small brush that I can go on the edges and the corners. Make sure you press it down. With your small ruler, just go in the corners, make sure they all sit flat to the corners. A little glue, make sure that you don't want to get your box dirty with glue. Let me glue this part first. Alright, so I'm gonna cut right here. Then mark with the pencil where you need to cut. Check it in, and now let's add some glue. Push it all the way in. And there is the glue. Just clean it up. Push the corners down. Clean whatever glue that you see in there. Okay, the other side. I already cut this piece to fit it in there. Push it all the way down. All the way down, like to connect it to this other paper over here. Make sure the corners is all flat. Now I'm going to finish gluing these two parts of the box lid. Just remember that you need to cut the piece to fit it in, and then I'll be right back. Alright, my box lid is all done gluing inside, and I grabbed the same scrapbook paper and I did the same thing as I did with the box. I mark where my box are going to be. This is the line where I have to glue the box lid, and then I make the line with the ruler and a pencil where I need the line to be, and another line over here on the sides too. And I did the same thing in there, and the little spaces that I need, so it's right here, see? And I did the same thing over here on this side. I can put the box like this, and then you come with the ruler and then make a line over here, another line over here, and then in here is the space that you're gonna need to fold the paper in, and then you need the little spaces in between right here on the corners. See, little spaces out, and another line over here. So it's the same way as I did the box, and you're gonna do the box lid. And now I just need to cut this, and then I'll be right back. All right, now let's just glue this. I know where my box are going to sit. It's going to be right here. I'm going to add a glue. All right. You go with your hand and rub your hands in on top of the box lid to glue the scrapbook paper. Perhaps I did wrong. As you can see, after I glue the lid, I have to just redo it again. Just over here. And this one needs to go up, a little up. There you go. That's all I need. And let's check it out this side. This side, I need to refix it too. Trying to go quick to make the lid, and then there you go. I have to just redo a little bit, which I was supposed to be doing this after you glue the paper on the front of the box lid, and then you do this, right? Okay, now let's cut. Cut over here on the sides, and on this one, and cut a little small, and cut over here too. Now the lid, I want just 0.5 centimeters. So I'm going to mark only 0.5 centimeters. Okay, go to the other side. Cut those little sides. Let's add a glue. Fold it in. And fold it in. Make sure you add enough glue on the corners, because sometimes if you don't, then it will be hard for you to re-glue after you fold this in. Make sure to have clean hands. If there is a little bit of glue, clean it up. All right. 2 more to go. This is a little big over here, so I need to cut. Open. Add in a little glue. Glue the same thing. Half centimeters. Half centimeters. That's fine. And done. See, the lid doesn't fall either. So as you always do it, make sure that you get all done with the box before you start working on a lid. And then you can check it first, and then you see if you need it or not need another layer of paper. In this case, I didn't need it. Only with the cardstock inside and the scrapbook paper was good enough. And see, the lid closed fine. The lid closed fine and doesn't fall. The box is all done. So cute. Look at that. You can just decorate your house with 4th of July gift boxes. This is it. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you do, please share with your friends and like this video if you like it. And thank you so much for watching. Bye.